Hey guys, just a quick video to tell you how to do your next level certificate in the Fit2FightBack Krav Maga. We have to do it differently this time, as you know, it's a bit of a different situation in the world and we have to adjust. And I don't want to, on the other hand, stop your progress and keep you waiting for another, who knows how long. We planned the grading for end of March, it's already overdue, so let's do it. We're doing it in a bit different way. You used to be like 20 people gathering in one place, doing it at the same time, recording that. I was later analyzing and giving the results. Now it will be you, camera, and you are doing it on your own. The camera, how to prepare yourself first. You have two options and both are perfect and amazing, whichever you choose, or choose both of them if you want to. The first one is webinars. We've recorded webinars some time ago. They give you every single detail on how to prepare yourself and what to do exactly. Every single technique is there, how to do it, what's important is the technique, what are the checkpoints, what am I looking in terms of the little things there, And another thing, once you are doing these webinars, I'm going to send you a link how to access this, but once you access that, you can also see other people's videos which they did in the past in the group settings, so you can already know what I'm looking for. You will get like kind of unfair advantage in a sense, because you will see some other people doing it before and what I commented on their performance, so you already know what to do. So this is one thing, webinars, and then in the webinars also you have access to the syllabus for your level, and another option for you is the private online sessions with us. If you want to, we can spend it with you time and explain to you every single little details. Also, if you have any questions to clarify anything, get in touch and I can do it for you, or at least I can do it for you too. What I wanted to say, another little thing which came out of my mind now, but let's move on. Rules for the recording. You have to record it with your mobile phone, or if you have a good camera, up to you, do whatever you want, but mobile phone is generally more than enough. The only request I would have, record it with a back camera, the one which you can't see yourself at the same time, because it's a little bit better quality. So one more thing, put it a little bit higher if you can, or depends if you can see your full person, put it wherever you want, but generally try to show us your full person. And also better to do it, definitely better to do it in the landscape position, or what it is, yeah, landscape, not portrait. Landscape this way, so we can see when you move and you're not cutting things out. So that's one thing. One take 15 minutes. What I mean, there are no cutting, editing, Photoshop or other programs. Of course, you have to do it from one moment to the end, but the end, I want you to do it only in blocks of 15 minutes. This is important because you will have to submit it later to me. And how you do it is with this WeTransfer service online, WeTransfer.com. Very cool thing. For free, you can send me 2 GB, up to 2 GB at a time. That's why I set the limit of 15 minutes in one recording. It doesn't mean you have to do your whole grading in 15 minutes. Most likely for level 1 or level 2, you'll need about 20 minutes, but do it in blocks of 15 and 5. Or whatever, 15 and 8 if you need to, although I would be surprised if you need more than 18 minutes or whatever. Why is this important again? Because otherwise the WeTransfer thing will not accept more than 2 GB of a file, and you'll have a bit of a challenge to send it to me. Much easier, do it in blocks of 15 minutes. If you are going for level 3, let's say, you probably need about half an hour, so you definitely need two blocks of 15 minutes. So put yourself always, when you do it, some alarm on 15 minutes, boom, and that's your one section, switch it off, then start recording again, and you've got another 15 minutes. If you're doing level 5, you might need 3 sections of that, or potentially whatever level you're doing, it could be 4 or 5. I'm not going to be too strict on that, how many sections you did, but if you fluff around and waste my time and the gigabytes on the internet also, it's not good. I'll show you how to do the grading in a second. 2 repetitions, 2 angles. Very simple. Most of the time you can do things in 2 angles and you have only 2 repetitions. Sometimes I'll be nice, I'll give you 1 more repetition. If you think you are didn't do too well in some repetitions, do the third one, it's fine, no problem. But look what I mean. if I'm doing, let's say, defense against a choke from the front, you almost fell, choke from the front, I'm doing the technique, I go 1, repetition number 1, and then from the other angle, so I can judge different things happening, because you know it's not that easy to see all angles. This is actually, by the way, more precise way of testing than actually doing it live, because live I would see it only once, or potentially I would tell you to switch around. But the other angle, 1, 2, 3, 4, move and scan and all. And now you showed me two options. If you think the last one was not good, then you repeat one more time, that's fine. But only sometimes, don't waste your time, don't waste my time. Just do it reasonably fast through all the sections in your syllabus, and that's it. Now, partner or not, guys, this section it's a weird situation, because I was going to suggest that you meet with someone in the park or something like that and do the grading with your training partner or someone you know, or some friend or something like that. You can tell them what to do and then practice once or twice, and then you'll do it together. But social distancing kind of is going against it, so you probably can't do it with someone in the park, definitely. If you have some housemates or someone at home, do it with someone at home. And I definitely prefer if you do it with a partner, but I can tell you that it's totally not hard to do it without a partner. I just did a perfect technique on the choke from the front, and if I saw the technique, I know how it's done, I know you did all the elements there. I don't need someone. It's more that you might need someone at least to train a few times, maybe not necessarily for the grading itself, for the recording part, but I will be strict in terms of, like, if all the elements are there and your partner is not, I'm fine with that. It's worse when your partner is there but the elements are not there, the checkpoints, the technique is not there. So let's say I'm doing a choke from the side, and you are doing a good job of standing alone, no one in the room, and you go 1, 2, step 1. Okay, you know what? I would be fine with that. But if you are alone, there's no partner, you don't understand, you're doing choke from the side when someone is choking here, I know what's going on, I know where the parts of the body are and everything. But if you are doing something like this, choke from the side, and you're like, whatever else, it's just, I know it's incorrect. It's very simple for us to judge you and test you in a sense. If you're doing it right, guys, feel free, I would even encourage you to do it on your own. Many techniques in Krav Maga are striking techniques. For example, you don't need anyone to show me that you can punch. You can punch here, you can punch, uppercut, let's say semi-passive stance, uppercut. You can show me that you know the stances in the first place. Fighting stance, you can show me semi-passive stance. Everything can be shown on your own. So I have nothing against you doing it on your own. If you can do it, if you are good at it, go for it, totally fine. One more thing I wanted to say before, which came to my mind now, I would encourage you strongly, if you've never done any gradings, any certificates in Krav Maga, jump on it, guys. Everyone who now is level 4, 5, and even experts, the first one, we always were doubting, like, you know, I'm not ready, you know, I don't know everything. You'll never think that you are ready. Most of the time, I mean for the first one especially, you will always think I can't do it type of thing. Not true, most likely. I mean, you know, first of all, prepare yourself, yeah? If you have prepared yourself, go for it. If you haven't prepared yourself, don't lie to yourself. Also, of course, you're not ready, there is no question. But if you've done the work, if you've gone through the webinars, if you understand what are the checkpoints and the keywords in the syllabus, you're ready. And if you understand which ones should you do, what technique is, what is involved in all these hits we are doing, what am I doing now? For example, if you recognize this, what I'm doing here, or here, or here, if you see the elements, you're probably ready. But to see all these elements, you have to go through the webinars, know the syllabus. If you want, we are happy to do private sessions with you, as always, and yeah, it's all really clear. I'll show you 2 examples of guys who recently sent me and submitted to us the certification videos, and both of them did really good job. Level 2, actually teenage levels. I think I'll tell you also the times just to give you an idea. Again, I'm not going to be very strict. The only thing is I'm suggesting the 15 minutes because it will be easier for you to send to me. Apart from that, I'm not going to be crazy strict on the time you are going to take, although don't fluff around because it's pointless. Just do, if I'm doing the technique of a strike, I go one, maybe left one, and nothing more. You don't even for strikes have to like show me this angle, show me that angle, just 2 strikes, and I will know if you can fight or not. Very easy for me. The same with kicks. If I'm doing kicks, whatever position, maybe boom, that, maybe roundhouse, I know if you can fight. It's enough for me. Look at this. Let me just fire this up again. And I'll show you, William was doing recent T2 level. Oh, come on, computer, warm up. And Frank, and I show you how it looks like. They had the privilege to work with Dan at that moment, and Dan was holding pads for them and attacking them. But again, it would be equally clear for me if they know what they are doing or not, if they didn't have anyone there.
Yeah. Okay, an adult one. I'm going to put this up face height, okay? Right, I'm going to.
Okay, so also a lot of the strikes, for example, William did on his own. Dan told him what.
Knee.
What's next, and this is actually on the pad still.
Knee uppercuts.
Technique is there. He's rotating his body. He's doing everything that needs to be done, so he doesn't need to hit anything. I know he's understanding the motion.
Okay.
And the technique. Yeah, and all these other elbow upwards and all these things. So that's one. I like the camera angle also because he put it a little bit higher, so even in a reasonably smaller room, I can see everything. So he put it a little bit like at the corner, somehow attach it. Yeah, you can use some type of tape to manage that if you want, but you see it's not much of a space really, this place, and totally doable to do your level. This is Frank. He was doing his level 2, and again Dan was helping him as a nice training partner to go through his video. Look at this. One angle showing me when he's facing us. 1, 2. Nice. And now another angle. Nice to done. Guys, this is exactly what I need to see. Nothing more, nothing less. Just show me 2 times. You either know it or you don't. To know it, webinars are the best way. You can review it, you can rewind it, you can watch it as many times as you want. And I would encourage you, jump on it. It feels amazing to have the first certificate first, or whatever it is. For many of you, it's the 4th one or the 3rd one or 5th, whatever it is, you know. So it feels really good, and you can not only know that you really feel like you know how to respond to these certain situations. It's not only that you've done them some time ago, but you have my reassurance that what you did would work. Exciting, really interesting thing to do, and I encourage you to do it. I'll send you all the details in terms of links to access the webinars, to book the gradings, and even I'll send you the link to WeTransfer. Very simple. WeTransfer is really cool. You just submit it there, send it to my email, and it's going through. Then I download it straight away. Have a good day or evening whenever you're watching, and I'll send you links soon. Take care of yourself, and looking forward to your certification video. See you guys.